Hello and welcome back to Pokemon White. Between episodes I did a bit of digging around and I have discovered that if I use the white tree hollow I can catch a wild Pidgey anyway. I've never really dabbled much in the white tree hollow. I messed about with the Black City a little bit in Pokemon Black, well quite a bit actually. I actually beat the tower and all that stuff. I'm not completely sure how the White City works. I don't know if I can actually invite people here when I'm not on official hardware. But I have hope for now that I can still play this game with a Pidgey, even if that Pidgey will join my team like right before the Elite Four. So, for now, I have hope. Between episodes, I found and installed the toggle run cheat code, so I can now run without having to hold down the B button, which is nice. It's purely a quality of life. I don't think any other random cheat codes got activated. Let me just open up my party and see. Summary. That's not gonna like start changing his nature, is it? Nope. I remember that was a cheat code back in the day. Hold L and R and select to fill out the Pokédex was a cheat code. See if that's got randomly activated. I don't know. Yep, nothing. Yep, okay. So yeah, no ill effects or anything seem to be happening as a result of that cheat code. I have noticed when messing about with action replay cheat codes on ROMs like this, sometimes you'll get random speckles, like Discord pixels. I'm not seeing any of that, so as far as I'm aware, the game is good to go. So, just to repeat what I said before, hello and welcome back to Pokemon Pokemon White, my mistake. Current team is still only one member strong. Even though we do have Worst on our team right now, she literally did nothing in the last match. All she did was suck up a bit of EXP for herself without actually doing anything. So, let's hope we got some wild Pokemon grass in the Dream Yard that I can train on. I'm seeing a little cut tree there. I think all the grass is actually behind the cut tree, isn't it? That's a bit of a pain. Oh, you've got a terrible Pokemon. It's gonna die. Like, it's not even gonna faint, it's gonna just die. Yeah, so, what was I saying about... Oh yeah, so... in the last episode I was talking about Sword and Shield, yes? And how, from a logical standpoint, it didn't make any sense as to why there was no full compat with other games there, right? Because normally that sort of thing avoids power creep and sells more. Well, by creating this controversy, they're definitely not going to be selling more. And they're definitely not preventing power creep because they've introduced their own weird, warped, overpowered power creep thing in the exact same game. Which makes me personally feel, and I don't know if this is the reason, since, right, between Gen 2 and Gen 3, they completely overhauled the Pokemon, right? They completely changed IVs, added natures, personality values, etc, etc, etc. It massively changed how Pokemon were generated in the games. So it was impractical at the time to add any kind of compatibility between the two. The one for the many and all that, you know? In order to make Pokemon a better game, a better battle simulator, they had to sacrifice other people's Pokemon, which was a heavy price to pay, and I lost my fair share of sleep over that. But at the end of the day, it was in pursuit of making Pokemon better. Nintendo have already proven that they can take Pokemon onto the internet. We've got Pokemon Bank and all that sort of stuff. There's no real reason why we can't have some sort of compatible app for that for the Switch that allows all Pokemon to be transferred through it. I don't have a Switch. I want to put that out there, so I'm not sure if Pokemon Bank does exist on the Switch or not. Sorry if you heard that. That was my automatic air freshener dispenser going off there. So, in theory, there's no incompatibilities preventing them from having full compatibility between... Blimey, that was a gust of wind and a half. Did you hear that? In theory, there is no real logic behind making the full decks compatible. Now, if this had have been a thing that they'd have established before, like every few generations there's a sort of soft reboot and you can't take all your Pokemon forwards, we would have learned to deal with it by now. We would have accepted it. Considering it's out of the blue and with no real technical changes as far as software goes, really. Oh yay! Voted one of the least popular Pokemon of all time. Ooh. Right. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Alright, so from technical standpoint, there's no logical reason why they couldn't have brought all previous Pokemon over. The only issue is, I think the game was rushed. The initial announcement for a proper Switch Pokemon game was completely out of the blue. Like, fans were asking for it, but there was no real proof of it being developed. They didn't even have any, like, tech demos, not even screenshots or concept art or anything. Their initial announcement had nothing. Now, for an E3 announcement, I believe it was an E3 announcement, that is unheard of. Normally there is something. Anything. So that says to me that maybe they're getting either less and less funding from Nintendo, meaning that they have to work on other projects that are more profitable or quicker to pump out. Either way, there was behind the scenes internal company politics that were preventing them from being able to develop the game for as long as they'd have wanted. So they had to leave it until closer to the release to actually start developing it, which in turn leads to cutbacks. They didn't have time to update every single Pokemon's model, every Pokemon's Pokédex entry, every Pokemon's this, that, the other, movesets and all that crud. They couldn't do all of that. And in no way, shape or form am I blaming Game Freak or Nintendo or anything. I'm not saying that they're being lazy, I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that's what it implies. Why am I running back to Pokemon Center? I'm saying that's what it implies to me. And with that in mind, it seems to me like the Pokemon games are just going to be getting less and less and less creative and varied. They might get more stagnant, blander, possibly even less new Pokemon. And all of that culminates to quite potentially Game Freak just no longer making Pokemon games, or games that we would recognize as Pokemon games. And even if that's not true, even if it is just they made a really dumb decision to actively alienate a large portion of their fans that have 20 years worth of memories and data that they want to be compatible with the new games, even if it was just they wanted to save funding, they wanted to save resources, whatever, it's an incredibly stupid decision that I don't want to support. So, either, no matter where the reasoning behind this comes from, it's something that I'm not wanting to personally support. So it doesn't matter why, really, at this point. It doesn't matter why the game is the way it is, because it's the way it is. And no matter what the background information of that is, I feel that it's no longer a company or a product that I wish to experience. And I wouldn't push that opinion on anybody else, because, we all have a different thoughts. There's no grass in the dream yard. I don't know why I went back in there, but there is grass in the dream yard. It's just... but as a result, yeah, I have no interest in any of the newer games unless they were to somehow just mini retcon that out, And I've heard rumors that there's going to be DLC for the game of Galarian forms of the legendary birds, the winged mirages. Don't know if that's true or not. It's just something that I heard. And frankly, adding DLC for a game that really doesn't need it. It's just... Because DLC is another one of those touch and go subjects for me. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's the worst thing in the universe. Soldier's Peak was great. Shale the Stone Guardian was terrible. And those are both DLCs from the same game. Horse Armor, I loved it. Many people hated it. I loved it. Horse Armor is one of them infamous things though. But it was cut content from the original game. They just didn't have time to fully implement it, And then they're like, hey, if you want to give us an extra $2 per person that wants it, we've finished developing it now. We just need to be able to pay our family bills and stuff. We can't just be adding more content to a game for free. It would be different if, say, they were charging you for Horse Armor and Oblivion was still an open beta game at that point. Because that's completely different. Open beta games should not have paid DLC, they should just have more content being added. Ark Survival Evolved, I'm looking at you. But at the end of the day, it's just... DLC is one of the things, like loot boxes, they're never going to go away because it's too profitable. And I'm no way meaning to say that Nintendo is money hoarding dragons that, because they're a company, they exist to make money. I'm not going to hold that against them. If Nintendo didn't make money, we wouldn't have Pokemon. For crud's sake. You know? But, yeah. Yeah, DLC is complicated subject matter. And so is the controversy behind Sword and Shield. And that's my 2 cents on the matter. Hello, my microphone was muted. I was talking to nothing. It's fine. I did try to level up Pansear, but oh my god, Incinerate does like no damage. It took 2 to 3 hits to knock out wild Pokemon, and he was gaining like no XP. Well, he was gaining some, but he was gaining what felt like no XP. So I'm just gonna murder a Snivy with him, and hopefully that'll get him some XP worth a damn. I didn't really do any real grinding off screen, in all honesty. I was actually a decent enough level as was, just from yeah, okay, I'm looking for the gym leader again. Yeah, you wanna
Magic go.
try it, mate. Try it. I'll blow your glasses clean off your face. I choose you. Also worst. Use Incinerate. I mean, look at that. It was super effective. And 2 levels higher, and it did nothing. It did half HP. Oh my god. That was like no EXP there. Jesus. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's so painful. Why do you suck so bad, you pathetic monkey? This is fine. This is very much fine. Charon, you're dead. You're basic. That's nice. Thanks for the berry. Alright. Ooh. Kylan's outside. Kylan? Alright, in the show they pronounce it Silent, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Kylan. I'm not even sure, though, anymore. I'm just gonna pronounce it Silent because that's how they pronounce it in the anime. Yeah, Silent's outside the gym now instead of Eric. Eric? Was his name Eric? Champion making guy. Yeah. You're not so subtle hint that I'm gonna be throwing down with you, mate. I don't even know why I'm keeping worst on my team at this point. Hey up, mate. How's it going? Clyde, that's his name. I'm the... he's Clyde the Guide. Nintendo of America Why? You were in charge of the translation for this, right? Why? Why, Reggie? Why would you do this to us? Cheers for water, dude. Been feeling a bit dehydrated. Whoops. I didn't even mean to touch that, right. So the trick to this gym is you're supposed to stand on the element that's super effective against the curtain. So, water in this case. It's giving you a tutorial, essentially. It's being all like, oh yes, you need to prepare to face grass types. And then also telling you exactly how to beat grass types. But you have to put 2 and 2 together as well. It's not just serving it you up on a plate, but it is giving you a bit of a tutorial to it. Also, I really hope this doesn't come through in the recording, but I've got to turn my heater on. I'm dying of ice. Like my shirt, which is on my back right now, my shirt feels freezing against my skin. My own body temperature is not keeping my shirt warm. So yeah, I've got to turn my heater on. So, I can't even put the mic on the other side of me either. I'm gonna hope it's not gonna come through. I'll check the recording straight away after this episode. And if it comes down to it, I'll spend a bit of time, a bit more time editing it out if it's too loud. Oh really? You survived like no HP. Jesus. I wonder if I can. Oh, way better. Hang on. Sound's gonna cut out for a second. Oh, I can see the screen now. Oh, I should have full screened this years ago. Okay. Is there any input lag? Not from what I can see. Yeah. Grass is super effective against water because leaves drink water, I guess. And, yeah. I gotta murder a fetish waitress. The speciality of Stryton Gym. The full course trainer deluxe. I'm your second course. Oh, well, hey. I wouldn't mind eating out any day. Wait. That came out wrong. Oh, wait, no, don't whistle, of course, that peaks the mic. And it also makes people's ears bleed. Yeah, see how big my mouse is in comparison to that pat rat? Yeah. I might have a little mess about with my settings, but see if I can make my mouse appear a bit smaller. It's a bit less intrusive. Yeah, Pat Rat, we know. You're just standing there letting me beat the crud out of you. I am actually considering, when I'm going back to edit the first episode of this, because I've not edited it yet, adding a dead purloin coin, a purloin counter. Every time I murder a purloin to death, ping, you know. But I think that's a bit too on the nose even for me. What's the time on this episode? 8 minutes. Awesomes. Plenty of time. Okay. So, I will open with Oshi, but obviously I'm probably going to want to switch away from him. Hello there. Welcome to the Striaton City Pokemon Gym. I'm Chili! I light things up with fire-type Pokemon! I know that's not how he sounds in the anime, but like, you know, uber overpowered, over-exaggerated anime voices. I am a water-type specialist, and my name is Chris. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And my name is Silent. I like grass-type Pokemon. You see, that's why all three of us, are here. Well, Oh, enough! Listen up! The three of us will decide whom you'll battle. It'll be based on the type of Pokemon you first chose! That is indeed the case. And the partner you chose first was water-type, it seems. Nothing personal, no hard feelings. Me and my grass-type Pokemon will, we're gonna battle, come what may. Ah, man. Ah, man! I was all fired up, too! How exceedingly lucky for you that you have not had to face me. Yes, I agree. Water types are indeed powerful. So, if you're okay with me, I'll put everything I've got into being, you know, your opponent. Ooh, sorry, shivered. Game audio looks just a tad bit too high there. Yeah. Apparently, when I muted my game audio, I didn't quite put it back up to where it should have been. Or rather, put it ever so slightly too high. Oh. Boop. Oshi, use water gun. Let's have a look, see what happens, eh? This should do some nice damage. Wait, really? Really? Then again, it is level 12. Oh, mate. You know we hate it when you do nothing but spam items in combat, Jesus. Oh, fuck you, mate. Murder it to death. Pansage. Let's keep battling. Might as well battle till Oshi goes down and then switch out. Could it be? Could I only have one Pokemon left? This triumphant music. But the battle isn't won yet. I want to try whittling him down as low as possible with Oshi, but I don't think I'm going to be able to survive that. No. That's fine. Also worst. It's up to you! Use Incinerate. You should resist that, right? Yep. I wasn't sure if fire actually resisted grass or not. I know it beats it, but really? You didn't have an Oran Berry? Okay. Huh. Once again resisted. Incinerate. Please don't heal. Please do not heal. Please. Please, Silent. Yes. Also worst. You might not necessarily be the absolute worst. That'll be when you evolve. You leveled up. Is it over now? Is it finally over? Nope, copyright strike. What a surprise. You are very strong. Seems like not even Chili or Crest could beat you. What? You say that to my face! Trader Pokemon to level 20 will obey you without question. I don't think that was in any previous games. Usually the first gym badge to give you a higher level of obedience was the second gym badge in most of the games. But for Unova it was actually pretty evenly spread. Right. I don't know. Use teach work up to no. Yeah, it's alright. He'll be learning his swords dance eventually. Hello, Fennel. Professor Juniper asked you to give me something. Oh, wow. How much zero fucks do I give about this? All of the zero fucks. Which is 0. So, I'll give you something else here. Yep. Thank you for teaching me how to cut. I'm sure this will not be taken out of context in any way. Seriously though, if you are going to just at least do it safely. Don't do it on this hairless part of your wrist. Do it on the other side. Safer. And make sure it's clean. Both the implement and the other thing. There we go. I'm not gonna judge you or tell you not to do it. I'm just gonna say, if you are going to do it safely. Also worst, you get to stay around for a little bit longer. But worst, I'm afraid our time together has come to an end. Jeez. Our time together has indeed come to an end. Also, is it in this game that... Yep, you can polish it up in this game. Yes, I know, this was like the only good feature in Diamond and Pearl. This is our next gym leader, by the way. Not Iris, though. What? Thou what, mate? There we go. I will probably censor that. You know what? No. It's not spoilers at this point. The game's been out for, what, 5-6 years at this point? Oh, jeez. Oh, I didn't heal. Oh, fucking fuck. Keep clicking out of the frame. Alright, I'm not going that way until I've healed. Yep. Oh, sorry. My mouse on the lower screen, not the higher screen. Hi, Chris. Are you going looking for the mysterious Pokemon too? No. Oh, wait. Yes, I am, aren't I? Did you hear a sound coming from the other side of that wall? Let's go see. By let's go see, you mean you go ahead, I'm terrified. Muna. Oh, wait up, Muna. We found you, Muna. Aha. Come on, make some dream mist. Huh? Who are you? What are you doing? Are you talking about us? We are Team Plasma. We battle day and night to liberate Pokemon from foolish humans. What are we doing? The Pokemon Muna and Mushana emit a mysterious vapor called Dream Mist, which shows people's dreams. We're going to use that to make people want to release their Pokemon. We'll show them their dreams to manipulate their hearts. Here! Come on! Spit out that Dream Mist. You're kicking a Pokemon to make it give off Dream Mist? That's mean! Why? You're trainers too, right? That's right. We're Pokemon trainers too, but we're fighting for a different reason. Unlike the two of you, we're fighting for the freedom of Pokemon. And we're setting Pokemon free. And by setting... Well, wait, hang on. Let me read the words. And setting Pokemon free means that we win Pokemon battles and take Pokemon by force. On that note, we're going to rescue your Pokemon from you. Wait, what? Don't hurt Chris! Oshawott, obliterate this moron. Good work there. Plasma! Our beautiful dream came to an end. Well, you're not taking them seriously because they're kids? Whatever. I'm next. You want to throw down? Try it, buddy. Wait for the opening. Now get some range back. Plasma! This is a nightmare! I can't believe we lost. But we have to obtain the Dream Mist. Yeah! Come on! Make with the Dream Mist! Knock it off! Huh? What are you two doing, goofing off? We Team Plasma shall separate Pokemon from foolish people. If you cannot fulfill your duties. This isn't... Guess this when he's gathering followers. Or gets this when he's trying to control people by tricking them with speeches. Yeah. This is gets us when a plan has failed and he's about to issue punishment. At any rate, let's hurry and say we're sorry so he'll forgive us. Your plan didn't fail, you idiots. You still had a chance. If you'd have just taken the Pokemon with you and then what was that just now? That person called Gets appeared all over the place and it wasn't real, right? Could it have been a dream? And that Pokemon? Oh! I couldn't wait, so I came over. Is that Mushana? Musha? Mooney! Did something happen? Oh, Fennel. We see Muna was here, but Team Plasma and Muna, and then Mushana, and he showed us something like, and Team. I think I followed that. See, Mushana evolves from Muna, so seeing Muna in trouble, it used its power, making dreams into reality to save Muna. Which means, wait a moment. Is this Dream Mist? With this, I can complete my research. You two, please come to my house later, okay? Whew, how random was that? Chris, why don't you go to Fennel's house? Me? I'm going to look for the Pokemon we saw just now. Why are you going to do that and not me, eh? Why can't I do that too? Bianca, can I not get through there? No. Traffic cones. Everyone knows it's illegal to walk around a traffic cone, okay? I'm a good kid, I don't break the law. Oh, that is a new mechanic that we... Oh, it's over there though. That's a new mechanic for this game. And one that we only get access to after beating a gym leader. Rustling grass. Unfortunately, that one spawned in a spot that we couldn't get to, so... yeah, touching that rustling grass causes a wild encounter to begin. So I'll just run back and forth until another one pops up. Move that out of the way for you. On bottom screen. This isn't awkward at all. There we go. So in this rustling grass we should encounter, boom, Pokemon that we haven't encountered yet. Ordino. It's an interesting Pokemon. It gives a lot of XP. It's not particularly strong. It's tanky, but doesn't really do anything. Its Mega Evolution in later games is also okay. I am, however, going to be catching one to begin with. I don't think Dusk Balls are any more effective at the moment, just because it's 6 AM. So I don't think they're going to work any better than normal Pokeballs, so yeah, great ball. Ordino's data was added to the Pokedex. Ordino is kind of like this region's Chansey. Although it's a little bit different. Ordino, what should we call you? You're a dude. You're this region's Chansey. Perfect. So the rustling grass. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to press E, not 4. Rustling grass has different encounters on each route. Ordino is in, I believe, literally every rustling grass. Every rustling grass. But rarer or evolved forms of Pokemon can only appear in rustling grass at times. I am currently looking for a wild Muna because... Oh, really? that negative speed is a little bit of a hindrance, but by the time I get later on into the game, it's probably not going to be outspeeding anyway, which is why I wanted the negative speed. You will see why. Yeah, the brave nature decision that I made is more to help it in the late game. As far as natures are concerned, by the way, in case anyone was concerned about the first episode, I'm not really going to be bothering with natures for most Pokemon. If it's going to be on my team and I catch it with like an abysmal nature, like something that's really going to hinder it, then obviously I'll recatch. But otherwise, other than my starter, I don't really mind what natures generally. Like if timid's the most optimal nature and you got like naive or modest or something, I'm not gonna turn my nose about it, you know. Okay, what is that was annoying. It's only got 20% encounter rate. I should be encountering much easier than this then. Come on, where are you? Ah, there it is. Just as I was complaining about it not appearing as often as it should, it appears. Because there's logic there. Muna is an okay Pokemon. Its biggest problem is its best moves. It doesn't learn its best moves until really late in. And at that point, it's probably not really surviving any battles. And if you try to... Oh, jeez. Clicked out the frame again. There we go. And if you evolve it too early, it won't get its best moves. So... it can be useful. But personally, I would have to say I'm not going to use it. It's eats dreams of people and Pokemon. When it eats a present dream, it expels pink-colored mist. That's the dream mist. Muna's a little cutie. Poof. Yep, there she is. How's it going, Fennel? Ta-da! Thanks to you, I got some Dream Mist, and now I can collect save files of various trainers. Should I break it too, or do you guys wanna? Or do we just let her find out on her own? No, keep... I don't need the sea gear, thanks, you can keep it. It's less than useless to me. Look, mate, the sea gears... No, fuck, no, I didn't... No, stop, stop, please, no, stop talking. Oh, thank God. Multiplayer stuff out of the way, because, yeah, multiplayer is definitely a thing that this game still has. Let's, heal up. I don't remember if I healed up after, being in the dream yard, so let's, oh no, I didn't. Either way. Wait. I might need Pansear. I don't remember if there's another Charon fight, but just in case there is, I'm going to grab. Hang on. Click right there. There we go. That's not a feature I see people utilizing too often. I'm just gonna grab you guys. Sidewave is crap, yeah. So that should do. And this way I've got at least a backup in case of death. One plus one is 2! No, really? I thought it was 7. Ugh, parapurloin, okay. How much longer is left in this episode? Oh, shit. We're actually a little bit over for this episode. So yeah, I'll finish off this fight and then, I know this is going to have a 25% power reduction, but still, look at that crap. And they're on level. And they're not even bulky. They're glass cannons. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of fancy editing to try to squeeze that down a little bit, but hopefully it should I should be able to squeeze this down to one episode. Come on. Just die already, Purloin, so I can end the episode. There we go. Okay. Right, so. All being said and done. Ooh, that little snare drum there as well. Oof. Right, yeah. That all being said and done. That's this episode over. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Where we head further onto the route. And I think next episode we can get a new party member. So next time, guys.